Another day in the office.
How did I lose my phone in here?
What's up, guys? This is Kyle the Worst. I'm here with
Moon.
fuck Terrence on Instagram. Jesus Christ. Bro, what are you?
Are you fucking serious?
What's up, guys? It's Kyle the Worst. This is the Worst Show. Yeah, I'm with Moon the dinosaur, I guess.
I'm a Kardashian.
Chloe Kardashian. I'm sorry, I'm so lost right now. I can't even fucking handle this.
No, take your time. It's usually how people get around a Kardashian.
The show for artists and entrepreneurs. This is a special episode. It is Halloween, and we are fucking celebrating. Yeah, so Dino, Chloe, whatever. How are you? What's up? What's new?
I'm good, man. Just it's been really busy recently, I guess.
Yeah, what you been on?
Been doing a lot of shoots. As you know, the fuck is so funny?
My God, I can't even. Oh my God, you're intimidating as fuck. Wait, you're not even gonna ask what I am?
I can't even see you, dog. What are you supposed to be?
My name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white. My name Kodak Black, but I might fuck your white wife. Do I fit the part?
I thought you were doing blackface.
Bro, did you see? I was watching a video, and it was a dude, and he was showing like all the different like body paints, and it was this white guy, and he just had like red, green, purple, orange, and the guy was like, "Nah, don't do it, don't do it." And he went to the one, and it was just this white guy, completely in black paint, black face, black body, black legs, and he was just like, "How the fuck is this? Like, how are you getting away with this?"
I haven't seen that video, dog. You have to show me that.
I'll show it to you. Anyways, we got a very serious podcast for you guys today. We want to talk about motivation, conquering excuses, and everything else that you're just kind of like letting hold you back in life. Terrence.
Yeah.
Are you guilty of making excuses?
I mean, in the past more so than now, but yeah, I think we all are.
What do you think changed?
My mindset. I think I just got tired of saying, oh, I'll do it next year, or I'll do it next month. I just kept pushing things off that I knew I was like passionate about or like really wanted to do, but I don't know, it's a lot easier to just kind of like avoid those and not, I guess, pursue it, because you get so comfortable in life. So like having to like actually get up off your ass and like pursue something, it's harder than it sounds.
Absolutely. Those are wise words. It sounds like you've been around for millions of years.
I was born in 94, dog.
It's the dinosaur suit, I think. But no, I definitely agree. I agree with you. I think at some point, like, the excuses themselves just become like overwhelming in their own sense, because like you'll never run out of excuses for why you're not doing something.
Yeah.
And at some point you're just like, this is where I use comparison. I use comparison so heavy whenever I think about like, oh, I don't want to get up this early or some shit. And then I'm like, there's some fucking 8-year-old in China that has to get up this early because they're being forced.
That is quite the comparison.
Well, I think drastically always.
Yeah, I mean, that's obvious.
You know?
God damn.
I can't take you serious. Can you like poke your head out or something? Wait, stick your head out of the top of it. Stick your head out. Does it unzip from the top? I want to see this. My guy. You need help? Oh, it's a C-section. Bring it. Oh, no, I got you. Hold on.
Fuck. I done knocked my fan out.
Poke your head out. Oh, that's still in there.
What's up, dog?
Honestly, I don't see a difference.
Hey, that was hurtful.
Big head.
That was hurtful.
Oh yeah. I can't fucking breathe in this thing.
Oh no.
Hold on. What the fuck is going on? It's like your hands are like this. You look like a fucking chicken, bro.
Take my strong hand.
Oh, goddamn.
Take my strong hand.
You're fucking up the media fucking production team over there.
My dibs.
That. I got you. Can you put the mics or the headset on? Tell me if you can hear my heartbeat. I'm so nervous right now.
Why?
'Cause you're so beautiful. Damn, we're gonna put a fake heartbeat in.
Flatline. Clear.
So we got a show coming up,
November 5th.
November 5th. Are you excited?
Cafe Berlin. I'm pretty excited.
What
I'm
are
excited
you planning
for
to
the-
do for it?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna film it?
Yeah,
Dope.
I'm pretty excited about that because
Yeah, me too.
in previous videos, I feel like I haven't been able to perform at my utmost ability because I felt like I had to make it a certain way.
Really?
Yeah, but then
Then
you so graciously told me that
it's-
just make what I want.
Yeah,
And that opened up so many doors for me.
honestly, I'm the one. Like to me, I'm a gigantic advocate, if not the biggest, for having people make what they want to make
Yeah.
and letting that become a part of what I make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like my way. I'm not fucking Burger King. Like that was so corny. But I just want people to do what they want to do. Always.
Yeah. I'm not fucking Burger King.
It's so easy to freeze up.
Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, like it just felt like in previous, because I made what, 2? This would be the 3rd.
Yeah.
But I feel like the first 2 just weren't my favorite videos that I've made.
What do you like besides that whole like you thought that you were making it for someone else in that sense, like how they wanted you to make it?
Mhm.
What would you have like changed? You know what I mean? If you could have your own vision, like I guess what do you see this next one looking like?
Ooh. Probably something similar to more live audio, less of the performances, more of like the crowd, people having fun, enjoying themselves, more of like the vendors. Because like in the previous ones, I felt like I had to get like 90% of the video to be like the performances,
Yeah.
which is like I'll obviously have some of that in there, but
But it's not like the whole point of the video that
Yeah.
you're making. The video is the summary of the night
Yeah.
and encapsulates
that was the right context.
all.
You
of the
second guessed
event.
yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, what you just described is exactly how I would want the video.
Yeah.
So it's
But
like,
like in my head, I felt like I had to make it a certain like 90% performance,
yeah.
and like it just gets kind of stale,
Well,
in my
I mean,
opinion.
when you think about it, like if that's what anybody wanted, then we would just set a camera up on a tripod.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. And I'm also like, I was thinking maybe we should just live stream this event.
That's a good idea.
Put it on Instagram Live, and I guess I'll use my phone, and we'll set it up and just put it somewhere so that people can watch it around the world.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a very good idea.
Who are you most excited to watch? Everyone?
Probably I like Lydia.
Really?
Yeah.
She's got such a good energy.
Yeah.
The fact that she killed that first show. Her very first show.
And I like her music.
Yeah.
I'm also excited to hear Bobby.
Yeah.
Just
With his new album out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think,
Zeph. Dude, I was fucking everybody, really.
honestly, Clotilda,
Yeah.
she sent in her set list today.
Really?
Yeah. And it's all originals. And I'm just like, I want to hear this stuff. She's going to have a live band. Everybody's welcome to have a live band.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody will, which is fine. But, yeah.
Kaylin's going to be there.
Who?
Kaylin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for this one as well. I feel like it'll be a nice turnout.
I think the best part will be the fact that not only like will St. Louis people be coming, but we're also bringing Kansas City in now.
Yeah.
And it's like it's branching out and it's growing.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm glad that you realize that is happening, because that's normally something that you wouldn't
Yeah.
pay attention to.
You're going to have to like
Yeah, I mean, I
do the same thing you always do
Yeah,
and
do
tell
every
me, hey,
time.
you did this.
Yeah.
But it's just weird, man. And we're getting to a point now, and this is something I wanted to talk about. It's like where people are actually like noticing.
Mm-hmm.
They're realizing this isn't just some bullshit. This is something that's actually happening.
Yeah.
And now people, not everybody, not the majority of people, but I get a lot of people who treat me as though I'm somebody. And it's almost like an imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like I'm somebody. I'm nowhere near somebody. And it's just fucking strange.
I feel like it's only gonna like increase, obviously, because like we live in Columbia, which is like not the biggest place, but like it's easy for like people in Columbia to see that somebody is doing something and like treat them as like a certain way.
Yeah. Like not special treatment, but
it's like, damn, like he's actually trying to do something. Like people are gonna respect it, because like people are so used to seeing people like say they're gonna do something, do it for like a little bit, and then give up.
yeah.
But, like I feel like people are like realizing like we're gonna keep going and keep going. So it's like people respect it.
Bro, it's honestly, I think it's been fucking with my mental health a little bit, because the majority of texts, calls, anybody hitting me up is asking for something.
Yeah.
It's never like, hey, how are you?
You
Or
gotta
anything.
be prepared for that.
I can't remember the last time somebody like checked in on me.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. But I'm also like, I'm happy to help. Like we helped set up fucking the Halloween thing that happened last night.
Mhm.
It's totally cool. And I'm happy to help people. And I think it's a struggle between the willingness to help others and the like, damn, what, like, is that all I am? Is
Yeah.
somebody that people see can help them.
I feel like you should slow down on that.
The helping.
Yeah.
Say no some more.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard, dude.
And if the energy isn't reciprocated, me and Jay were just talking about this on the way here, but if the energy isn't reciprocated, then
You
I'm
say
not
no.
I'm not stepping out of my way.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
I'm on
It's-
my way to get to where I am now. Like
Yeah.
everybody expected me to do everything for free. So it's
Right.
like,
And at some point, it's like you fucking charge
yeah,
because you get enough people asking, you don't have time for free.
yeah. If
That's-
the energy isn't reciprocated, I'm just not doing it anymore.
Right.
If it's
Absolutely.
not energy being reciprocated or like money or like monetary, then
Yeah.
sorry, but I'm trying to make this like my life.
Yeah. And the whole like monetization of it all is like, it's hard to give your best work when you're donating time for
Mhm.
free, knowing that it won't go to financial stability,
Yeah,
something that brings you a peace of mind.
yeah.
Like it's cool and it's helpful, but it's also like, fuck.
It's all like I don't, you know this, but like I don't like creating other people's vision.
Right.
Like if I'm gonna do that and like make your vision like a reality, then I want to get paid, because like I got shit that I want to make.
Yeah.
I see things a certain way.
And you're sacrificing your time to even be able to do that.
That's why I don't do a lot of things anymore, because like I don't like sacrificing like my time and like creativity for like someone else's vision.
Right. And you're working on a little You documentary.
Yeah, Everything I Am is the name of it.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it.
Like an auto documentary, I
Dude,
guess?
I don't know what I would call it. Autobiography. I don't know. It's me telling my story.
Yeah. How's it going so far?
Stressful. Stressful, because it's like...
It's the heaviest thing that's going to fucking weigh on you, because it means so much.
Yeah. And it's like I've obviously posted like snippets here and there, but I've had like people like ask me like, oh, where is it? When's it going to drop? And I'm just like, I couldn't tell you.
It's not going to be advertised like that.
I couldn't
just
tell
gonna
you.
be done someday. Because truth be told, you're still going through the journey.
Yeah.
There's going to be shit that happens right now that might just be in that.
Yeah.
Fuck. It could be a 20-year project.
I mean, honestly.
And if it is, then...
so be it.
Yeah. You just made your own documentary.
Yeah. It told my story from like literally from like damn near the beginning.
Yeah.
Because obviously I have pictures and like videos and shit from like back then. So it's like from the beginning up until where I'm at now and what I'm doing now. Something cool that I wanted to bring up was obviously I'd shoot for Christian.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been watching this YouTuber named Russell Orhe for like a few years now. And like I've been like just like an actual fan of him.
Yeah.
And like we were laying in bed, me and Maya, the other day, and she's like, wow. Because Christian was in one of Russell's videos because he's sponsored by him.
Right.
She's like, you've been watching this guy for a while and you shoot for Christian.
Right.
And
yeah,
and she's like, it's like just coming full circle. And she's like, I'm proud of you. Well, I was crying in bed.
Getting all teary-eyed.
Bro, I rolled over. I was like...
That's beautiful.
Like, yeah.
Because it really does work that way.
Yeah. It's just like... Because like when you're going through your journey or like you're just grinding, it doesn't feel like you're ever going to make it to where you want to go.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't even like take the step back to realize like what she was talking about until
she brought it to your attention.
She brought it to my attention, and I was like, wow, like, damn,
it's some real shit.
Yeah.
And that like progress thing is everything, dude. I swear to God, it never ever feels like you're making progress.
Yeah.
And even like the amount of progress that you make compared to your goals, it's such a small stepping stone every time. It feels so hard to feel gratitude for it. But like, even like before this podcast, all I did before you guys got here, sat here in this chair for like 5 minutes, just fucking took breaths in and breaths out, tried to meditate and like really hold on to the moment of what we're in.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that I need to do more, because
especially you.
Yeah. So I'm fucking off the rails sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
Just from like being so busy now, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But we're here. We're doing this shit. Feels good. I'm happy that I get to be with like my best friends. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's the other thing that's crazy is like it wasn't like that until it was.
Yeah.
And it just came from those small little stepping stones that we take. Like you took a small stepping stone whenever you took on the first worst night.
Yeah.
And then from there, like what month are we at now? Whenever we started this, we knew each other for what, 4?
Well, I met you in probably March, January, February, March. No, the first show was in March. I met you in January. So it's almost a year. It'll be a year in January.
We're about to have an anniversary?
Yeah. Oh my God. Because the first worst night was...
Get you flowers.
The first worst night was in March.
Yeah.
So...
I didn't even remember when it was.
I think it was March 3rd.
Yeah. And now, November 5th.
Yep.
Cafe Berlin. Be there. $10 tickets.
From like, think about just to bring it into perspective, last year, the beginning of January, didn't have a show.
Yeah.
Didn't have a podcast. Weren't doing like the live shows. You weren't doing anything.
Right. Didn't have.
And then we're coming up on a year in January. and you have a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
you do shows, you've had all these crazy opportunities, and
Yeah. Well, I got a team.
yeah,
It's
just to
fucking-
put it into perspective, like
Yeah.
you just of like what can happen in a year, kind of.
right. And it all came from just fucking doing it.
Yeah.
But before that, it came because of a team. It came from relentlessness of fucking doing and doing and doing until people saw and went, oh, hey, I'm down to be a part of that. And now that's when the real progress started to show.
Mhm.
Because before that, it was just fucking like, felt like I was trying to hammer a
Just
fucking
running
nail
in
with my
circles,
head.
dude. You're just going through
Yeah.
the motions, running in circles, making
Yeah.
no real progress.
And then, but that progress was progress because
Yeah.
it was enough stuff that I did to show that I actually was trying to do something.
Yeah.
There was consistency, there was development, and then there was a fucking vision. You know what I mean? And it all came from, I don't know what you thought when you heard the worst, but like, I think some people think it's kind of fucking different and interesting.
Somebody, I forgot who asked me this the other day, but like, obviously, like, I'm a part of like this team,
Yeah.
like the Worst Creations team, and like, fuck, I think it was one of my coworkers asked me like, what is the Worst Creations to you? And like, I like paused for a second and I was like, it might sound bad to you, but it's like having the opportunity to build something with my friends. Like, I don't care what it was called. It could be called
Right.
something else. Like, the Worst Creations is your baby.
Yeah.
But like, just having like this team camaraderie and like this creative space and like doing all these cool things is like what I
That's
cherish
what
most.
you
Yeah.
want to be a part of.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it genuinely is. And it's like this baby's gone through a name change.
Yeah.
It's gone through people change. It's gone through all kinds of shit. And it's like it's only developed into something stronger and stronger every
Yeah.
time. And now we're about to have our third worst night. I'm pretty sure we're on like episode 20 of the podcast.
Yeah.
Something like that. We're already getting into the 20s.
Yeah. Just people are like people always ask me like, it's pretty much like people ask me like how I stay consistent,
Yeah.
like how we stay consistent like with it.
yeah.
And I was like, it's definitely like hard, but like it's just easy when it's something you actually enjoy doing.
Oh yeah, dude. I love
Yeah.
this. I am fucking in love with my life, even though it's not at the end result.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I hoped it would be as a process. And I think that's where a lot of people, they don't ever
They don't see the results, so it's like
Yeah,
they don't want to do it
that's,
anymore.
Well, that's all their goal is that result. They don't like, you got to set these miniature goals of your processes. And like, this is the process you're going through, and you fucking love that process because that is what's getting you closer to the end result. People are so fixated on that end result, and it's so detrimental to them because they're
Yeah.
not enjoying the moment.
Yeah. If you just focus on the results, then you're not going to respect the process.
Yeah.
Like the progress that you're making during the process. Cause like I'm guilty of that until
I
Maya
am
put
too.
it in the perspective for me the other day. It's like, if I would have gave up whenever I thought about giving up on making videos, then I wouldn't be shooting like this content for
Yeah.
a Christian.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't be shooting for like the worst shows if I didn't make videos. Like if I just gave up, then I wouldn't have all these crazy opportunities. I'd still be working at my old job.
Yeah. If you had given up, this podcast wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's the key aspects of like and I believe thoroughly that everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to happen.
Oh yeah.
Not that it happens for a reason, but that you find a reason for everything, and it can either be pessimistic or optimistic.
Yeah.
And you literally get the choice to choose your view, your outlook. And people choose to be pessimistic on their view.
Mhm.
And it brings them down and further down to where they give up. And it's like, we got the power to choose
Yeah.
those things.
Even if you're not like optimistic about it, just don't be negative about it.
Yeah.
Like,
don't say, of course, this is exactly like my luck
yeah.
and shit like that.
Just don't be negative about it. Even if it feels like you're making no progress.
Don't
just
be
keep
a
going.
negative Nancy.
Just keep going. Keeping things. Like, how do we stay motivated?
How do we stay
Like,
motivated?
yeah, like how do you deal with like burnout and like how do you stay motivated?
I think my motivation constantly is changing, and with the amount of busyness that I have right now, like the amount that's on my plate, what motivates me is getting as much of it done as possible to get to that like end zone of having a lot less to do. So it's pushing me to get through shit, which is probably bad,
Yeah.
but it's motivating me right now. On top of the end result is like, I met Richard King the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I got to sit down with Richard King. Never in a million years would I have thought that I would get to literally sit down and talk and have a personal conversation with the guy who started Roots and Blues and the Blue Note. And we just talked, and he like guided me through these things and told me like, we're ahead of track right now. We are doing the right thing. And that's coming from a point of view of somebody who's already done it, has already succeeded, sold the business, and moved on. And so like, knowing that those are the opportunities that are coming up in life whenever you do what you're doing and you stay consistent with it motivates the fuck out of me.
Yeah. I'm like, I feel like having that like reassurance or like that confirmation that like what you're doing
It's
is
everything,
working.
dude.
Yeah.
It,
Especially from somebody like of that stature who's like already done
Yeah.
it and like is very successful in like what
Yeah.
what he's done and like what he's doing.
bro, I was like, when he was talking about it and like I could see the joy in his face when I was explaining what we were doing.
Yeah.
I felt high. Like I got a tingle in my spine from euphoria of this feeling of like appreciation from somebody who's done this. And it's like, fuck, I understand why I'm doing this, because it's what I actually want to do. And sometimes hearing that you're doing it the right way is really reassuring.
Yeah.
And fuck, dude, it blew my mind.
Yeah. It's got to be a good feeling. Yeah. Like the other day, it was on my birthday. I was driving home from the gym and like, I don't know, it was like rainy, but like on 70, like on my way home, like before I took the exit, like the rain went away and like the sun started to come out a little bit and it was cloudy. I was listening to like the right music. It was like just kind of setting like a vibe. Yeah, like everything was like perfect. And it like got me into the mindset of like just thinking about like, how did I get here?
Right.
How did how did I put myself in this position? Because like, if you asked me a year ago, whenever I was working at club, if I thought that I'd be doing this kind of stuff, and it'd be just fuck no.
Right. You'd be
Yeah.
working how many hours a week? Fucking,
I was working at 100 plus. It was a lot. But
it doesn't even feel like there's 100 hours in a week, bro.
there are.
Yeah.
There are.
Half of them are meant to be slept on.
Yeah.
Like sleeping, not slept on. You get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about like how I was just kind of like feeling myself and like just kind of giving myself a little praise. Like I put myself in this position to like have these opportunities that I have now. It's like I wouldn't be doing this shit if I didn't consciously make the decision to just quit my job with no plan. I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to like go see those crazy things that I got to see.
Yeah.
Whenever I quit and just traveled for like a little bit and go see my best friend. I saw the Grand Canyon. I went to the Rockies.
Yeah.
I went to Zion National Park, and it's like coming from like a small town, like I never would have thought. It's easy to forget that like places like that actually exist when you don't step out of like your comfort zone and like go see those things.
100%.
It was like, I was just talking my shit to myself the other day on the drive home.
Talk that shit.
Yeah. It felt good. And then I got home. And then I made that post talking about like, it's pretty much like it's never too late and you're never too old to pursue your passion.
Right.
Like I stand by that to this day. Chase passion.
Yeah.
It's like my little motto, but.
What do you think, like, at what point in your life were you like, fuck this, I'm going to go for this?
I was thinking about this that same night, actually, in the shower.
Yeah.
I was like, because I used to have like some little not little, but I used to suffer from like mental health and like depression and like
Yeah.
anxiety. I think I still have like anxiety or some shit, but like not nearly as bad. Like I kind of channel it better.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my entire like mental changed, like my mindset changed whenever I finally like genuinely got tired of being who I was. Even though I knew I wanted to be somebody else and do something else, I just kept pushing it off or like just avoiding it and not confronting what I was dealing with.
Absolutely.
I'm like I don't vividly remember like the date, but like I remember like how I felt whenever I like genuinely got tired of being that person.
Yeah.
Like I was tired of being fat. I was tired of being depressed. I was tired of fucking being a bum.
Well, it's like it's imposter syndrome, but in a different way. It's like, you know, this isn't who you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you just get tired of being this imposter of fucking
I feel like I was wasting time.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, you have a lot of time. You can start at any time.
Yeah.
But at what point are you just like, fuck, I'm going to start right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep pushing this off because of a paycheck.
It's always next year. It'll always be next year. Those things like the things that you want to pursue and chase can always wait until next year.
Yeah. Well, and what's the
if
saying?
you have
It's
that
like,
mindset.
tomorrow never comes.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow is
There is no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's right now.
Right. It's right fucking now.
Yeah.
Go out and do it. Don't let any excuse you create be the reason that you're held back.
Yeah.
You fucking got a bad back and you don't want to like get fit because of that. Do some fucking rehab.
Yeah.
Like, figure out what the problem is. You want to post content on TikTok, but you don't know how to make quality content.
Figure it out.
Fucking Google it. Figure it out. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
It's the same. Like, I suffer from social anxiety whenever I speak to crowds.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think you've seen it firsthand. Like, my voice starts to go away. I forget to breathe.
Yeah.
And I'm still going up there. I'm still trying to talk to crowds. I'm still practicing because I know at some point
It's gonna
I'll
get
figure
easier.
it out. It'll get easier. And that's exactly like everything in life that you want to accomplish. If you have a fucking goal, just go do it. Do it badly. Who the fuck cares? At least you fucking did it.
Yeah.
It took like, what did fucking like anybody who's ever created art, like, you have to start with one cut. You have to start with one chisel. You have to start with dipping the paintbrush one time and making the fucking stroke, even if it's wrong. Eventually you get to create something beautiful.
Yeah.
You just have to do it. You literally have to do it.
Yeah. It's easier said than done.
It is.
But
it's
completely
also
up to you.
easier to
But it's-
do than you think it is.
yeah, but it's like it's completely up to you.
Yeah. How bad do you actually want
Yeah.
it? I guess is what it comes down to. Like, do you have a dream and you don't actually want it that bad? That you would rather like sit and do the thing that you don't want to do because you already know how to do it? Because I'll tell you, whenever I started working at Veterans United, that wasn't the job for me.
Yeah.
And it was uncomfortable, but even still, I learned how to do it and I got better at it. And I wasn't supposed to be there. So even the things you don't want to actually do and you get better at because like it's a position that you're given, you're going to get better at anything that you do in life as long as you do it.
Yeah. And this is what me and Jay were talking about on the way here, is like, if you're a creator and like you're starting to lose motivation, then try something new. Stop making the same copy and paste bullshit that you already know how to do. Take the time and like try to do something new. Try to figure out how to sound a different way. Try to figure out how to make something look a different way.
Look at it
Make
from
it
a
fun for
different
yourself.
perspective.
Yeah, make it fun for yourself.
Yeah. And honestly, I think one of the funnest parts about learning a craft is like that little aha moment where you're like,
Yeah.
oh, damn, that's how you do slow-mo? I remember the first time I learned how to do a speed ramp and I was like, fuck yeah. The speed ramp was garbage.
Yeah.
But I figured it out. I learned how to do it and I was like, fuck yeah, this is dope. And next one got better. Next one got better. Next thing you know, people are like, yo, your speed ramps are getting fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks. All it took was me to try to do one.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Ken Burns. I didn't start doing Ken Burns until Jay told me what it was. I didn't even know what the fuck it was.
What's Ken Burns?
Where it's like it slowly zooms in, like kind of like on my Everything I Am video, where it
Yeah.
slowly zooms into like the faces.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Ken Burns.
I've been doing that with Bobby's promo
Yeah.
videos for TikTok and Reels.
Yeah,
It's just like
slowly zooms in on it. Like I didn't even know what the fuck that was until he sent me. It was like his intro for his documentaries, because he does it a lot on there. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, like how did you do that? Whenever he sent it to me, and then
Yeah.
he told me, and I was like, wow, that's fucking awesome. And I use it a shit ton in like the video that I'm working on now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes like stills
Yeah.
interesting too.
That's why I did it on like all the pictures that are on
Yeah.
the video.
You should always never
Just
never
have a
leave
picture up.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
leave a picture up. Not even if it's a fucking slideshow.
Yeah.
Like, at least have it moving one way or another, or in or out. One of my favorite, I guess, since we're talking about video effects and stuff, is the vertigo effect, where you during filming, you either go in or out with the zoom, and then in post, you do the opposite.
So it's like, yeah.
So it like makes the face look like it makes the face stay exactly where it is, and that background gets wider or smaller.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's probably one of my favorites. Random, but
Yeah. See, I don't know what that is, but now I have something to go home and
Yeah.
learn and make it fun for myself.
yeah, it really, it's for like if you want to cause confusion or disorientation in a video,
Yeah.
like, because that's the power of filmmaking, is you get to create emotion based off of how you edit something. Or
Yeah. And I think like that's what I want to do with video. Is like if I can make. I was also talking to Jay yesterday about this, but like if I can like take a picture or like make a video that makes you feel something, then I feel like that's
the
I
point.
feel like that's what I succeeded.
Yeah,
Because like the pictures I posted yesterday, he texted me, he's like, "Oh, those feel timeless," and like they
Right.
just feel like nostalgic, and I was like,
yeah, I love those
I think
photos.
that's like my ultimate goal with creating is like if I can make somebody feel something.
Yeah, and I fucking love those photos, but I chose against posting them because
Mhm.
I just wanted them to be yours.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's your fucking art. It's not a photo of me. It's literally art that
Yeah.
you took, and that's
Thank
how
you.
I felt about it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can
man.
post them.
I know, but I'm just like, I want it to be on this one. I want it to be on your page.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like, oh, look, this is a picture of me. I want it to be like, go look at this fucking picture Terrence took. This is fucking timeless, like y'all just said.
Yeah.
Love it.
And my coworkers have been talking to me about like a lot of shit recently, but like mostly just like with me, like just trying to figure out like what I do and like all the stuff that I do. But like one of them, I have a coworker that I've worked with previously at club,
Yeah.
and he was like telling like some of my coworkers that I make videos and like I do this podcast, and like one of my other coworkers was like, oh, like he found like my photography page, and he was like, how do you only have 300 something followers? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I couldn't tell you. I was like, I don't really care though.
Yeah. Well, you have opportunity to grow that page.
Yeah.
But you're just posting your art.
Yeah.
Like, you're not trying to grow it for real.
Yeah, like I don't care that much, as long as that page is like my release.
Yeah.
It's like I get on there and post whenever like I'm feeling like stressed or
I mean,
just
fuck, for
down.
the longest time, you didn't let anybody know
Yeah.
you had it.
yeah. But Jay found it.
Yeah.
Jay found it before like I had like any followers on it, and like it was just like an anonymous page. I don't know how the fuck he found it, but
Probably popped up on his shit because you got to type your name in on that.
it?
I remember. I just remember seeing it and being like, "What? This is so fire."
Yeah. It was
That's awesome.
yeah.
This
It
is
was
so
weird.
fire.
I was like, I don't care about that. It's like if I wanted a shit ton of followers, then I would have started trying to push it more. I try to push it now because like I want people to see my art,
Yeah.
but like I feel like it's like a little too late.
See, the thing is, like, what we're doing right now,
Yeah.
we're building a following as a person.
Yeah.
And with that following comes people wanting to be interested in what you're doing
Yeah.
based off of your story. So as the more you put your story out there of who you are as a person, and you build that like fan base or audience, they're gonna be following you because like they're gonna want to know who you are as a person, what
Yeah.
your style is, and that's how you develop real fans.
Yeah. I feel like that's another thing too. It's like I don't care as much either because like I know the kind of pictures and like shit that I make like isn't like
It's not for everyone.
yeah, it's not like for everyone. It's like not like the most popular like what's hip,
Right.
I guess. So it's like the people that I the followers that I do have like I know like actually like
Yeah, they love it.
yeah.
Like
So it's
I
like-
fucking love your photography.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
So that's also another reason like I don't really trip about it too much.
It's got like this dark ominous.
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 Yeah.
Ominous.
Acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen. Tylenol. PM.
Now we can end it.
Huh?
Now we can end it.
Okay. Any other requests on topics?
You want to come in here and talk?
Challenge yourself.
Come on up, Jay.
Ask me a
Kyle
question.
is going to talk to Jay Rector now.
Yeah. On a previously featured podcast, we had Jay, and now we're going to have Jay on again just for a little question or two. Little topic. What you got?
Shit, I don't know.
Feel free to think. We'll just cut, cross,
Yeah.
dissolve so that people can't tell.
So, that thing that we were talking about was because we've always had the conversations about feeling like burnt out and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing Terrence, like one of that workout video. I saw like all the transitions and the Ken Burns and the stuff. And that was around the time that he was like saying that he was starting to enjoy it again. He was feeling good about it, excited.
Yeah.
So that's why I brought that up earlier, because I connected that back to like with me making music is like I'd copy and paste the beat all the way through pretty much, take some stuff out, add some stuff.
Yeah.
But if I add my bass on it, like live bass, I
Right.
play it or learn something new on the guitar, it like fills you with excitement to like continue going to like
Yeah.
what you're doing.
So you just like hit this new threshold of creativity that you're opening up to. And it's just like, even if it sucked the first time, it's going to be fucking great in the future. And it's like,
Right.
it already sounds good. We were working on that one song together, and it was like, it slowly was turning into something that was like so much more than what you
Exactly.
felt like you had made before.
And that's the big difference when having like somebody in the studio as well too. I can sit there all day and be like, okay, this boom, done, whatever. But when you like somebody else is there, you were there that night, and I'm like, okay, well we gotta. It was like developing deeper concept inside of the song,
Yeah.
because you were like, well, what if we do this? And then we started connecting that to other songs, and like, okay, what do they do here that makes it feel like this?
Right.
So it's just, you know,
Yeah.
you're finding those new things in that moment
Yeah.
to make
Well,
it exciting.
And like deeper than that, it's like finding out why you think the other artist made their song the way they did.
Yeah.
What really captivated you about that, and how you can correlate that into your music.
hmm
Because it's like we're all, no matter how long we've done something, we're still learning it. And
Yeah.
it's like the artist's storytelling doesn't have to be in just lyrics.
Right.
It can be in the instrument.
hmm
And at the end of the day, as an artist, your voice is merely an instrument. It's
Right.
vocal cords
Yep.
that you get to fucking transcribe on a beat to become a part of the beat.
I heard that from like Mac Miller the first time,
Yeah.
a long time ago. And he said that specifically was like, I'm trying to use my voice more as an instrument. And that changed my whole perspective on everything too, because I was like, oh, like that's the truest shit. You're adding another instrument
Yeah.
to the whole project.
Do you feel like a lot of artists, they hear a beat, they're like, I gotta be on this.
Yeah.
I gotta rap to this, I gotta sing to this, I gotta do this. And they see it as separate entities.
Right.
Whereas in reality, it's the same fucking entity.
Mhm.
You're just adding to it. Just as that fucking 808 got placed on there in a layer,
Yep.
you're a layer that creates this whole cohesive environment that
Brings it-
people get to put into their ears.
Yep. Brings it life in full circle.
And it's beautiful.
My phone's probably going to go off on a timer. It's set up to the camera's time.
Really
Yeah. So, but,
amazing.
yeah.
See,
What is your favorite part of videos and photos?
that feeling that I create for somebody, because even like it's no surprise, and I think a lot of people can like agree with it. It's not very comfortable being in front of a camera,
Right.
and my like I don't want to call it an ability, but the developed skill of making someone feel comfortable in front of
You
it
do have that.
to truly get them to like bring out their natural state of beauty
Mm-hmm.
is everything, because they get to see that reality of them
Right.
afterwards. So I would say that middle process right there where I'm like, I see someone get more comfortable, that's probably my favorite. And then the end result of like showing them what they end up looking like, what they end up showing and
Those two
displaying.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
more than
respect that.
anything, like as far as photography, my main goal isn't to like take a picture of somebody. It's to create like an environment and an emotion and tell a story
A new
through the
world.
photo. Yeah, because like anybody can just take a selfie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how do you separate yourself from that selfie? You know, how do I bring my skills out
Yep.
and not just make it something that somebody could have taken? You know,
Mhm.
and that's the studying of the game. It's the same with making music. It's you study the game, you learn how to do it, and then eventually you develop that like ability to see why you love it so much.
Right.
Because like, fuck, man, I love it. I don't
Mhm.
know, and I couldn't figure out why I loved it at first, and then I realized it was all these different aspects, and most importantly to me, it was the other person's emotions that
Mhm.
I get to create. It's everything, and that's
Yeah.
exactly how music is supposed to be.
Yeah.
You
You
want
have
to
to.
do something to make somebody feel something.
Me and Darian have talked about this a million times, but to when you're in that moment creating something like working on a song or taking a video, taking a photo, we noticed ourselves, if we made half of a song and walked away from it and came back, it wasn't the same.
It would be different.
Right. So we started doing this thing and talking about completing the whole project in that moment. You can always go back and change some words or
Yeah.
whatever you need to do. But if you capture that moment in the bottle, just like the letter in the
Yeah.
bottle, what I mean? You got to capture that energy that you're feeling, capture the words that you're thinking, put it in the bottle, the project,
Right.
and then come back to it. You have that feeling every time you listen to it. It's like opening that bottle and reading that letter, and you remember what you felt
Absolutely.
in that moment. But yeah,
Yeah.
so kind of that same thing,
Yeah.
capturing that emotion, and yeah,
No, I thoroughly believe that too.
yeah,
'Cause you want to stick it out.
yeah.
You want to, because your mood's going to change.
Mhm.
There's all these different things that can happen to you. And by the time you come back to a half finished song, it's like, it's a completely different vibe.
Mhm.
Maybe like sometimes that might be appropriate. You know what I mean? If you're putting a switch up in a song or you want to completely change the outcome, you could use
Or
that.
even if you're getting a feature, or,
Yeah, you could strategically use that to your advantage.
Mhm.
Going, okay, I'm happy right now, and I put this verse on the song as happy, but that second verse, I want it to be upset. I
Different.
want it to be
Yeah.
sad. I want it to be something else.
Mhm.
And so you throw that in. You wait for the right moment, and then it hits you. We're just talking fucking strategy now,
Right.
like, because I never even thought about that as an artist.
That's like one thing that I do battle with, because I'll lay down a hook, or I'll make the beat, I'll lay down a hook, I'll put down a verse, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling it anymore. If I come back to that song, I'm like, I can't capture that.
Yeah,
And
now the whole song's gone.
yeah. So like, and I've literally thought about that with one of Terrence's ones that he likes. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna recapture that on the second verse? And so now I'm like spinning my wheels thinking about like maybe I should just get a feature on it or something, because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to come back with
Right.
that same energy.
Is it, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, where you like, I'm not trying to fight. Is that in it?
No.
Okay, it's
That's
a different one.
that's the one. That's another thing. I want you guys to help with a video for that one, by the way.
Okay, yeah,
But
I'm here for it.
It's called Break Me Down. I don't know if you've heard it or not. I might have played it for you in my house, but
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't know. That you always get me super fucking high, and then I listen to the music, and I'm vibing with it,
Yeah.
but I can't remember any of it afterwards.
Yeah.
But I'd fucking like. That's one thing I will fucking be supremely vibey
Yeah.
to the music whenever I'm high, but I'm not gonna remember shit about it
Yep.
afterwards.
That's okay.
And it's not bad. Hey guys, appreciate you watching. If you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, or any of that good stuff, please do so. We just hit 150 subscribers, and that's quite the accomplishment to me. And I appreciate all of you. I know Terrence does as well, even though he's dancing like a jagaloon. Jay, thanks for coming on for a little brief period.
Thank you.
This is The Worst Show. Happy Halloween.
The worst loves you.
Yeah. Peace.
Thumbnail. Thumbnail.
All right.